Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Penny. I'm a certified advanced esthetician or a master esthetician in Portland, Oregon. And I'm excited that you're here with me today because we're going to be discussing facial mists. I definitely have gone down the rabbit hole of facial mists recently, you guys. In the last couple months, my collection has expanded, I don't know, threefold. And I use them all day. At night, I use them in the morning. I love facial mists. So I've been testing out several. I have 6 I want to share with you today that are absolutely perfect for normal to dry skin, dehydrated skin, and especially if you are anybody over 38 trying to keep your skin in the best condition that you can as you age. So if you're interested in that, then definitely stick around. This video is in collaboration with my friend Jen from the channel Jennifer Joyce Beauty. Jen is a makeup artist and she is a hairstylist in Southern California. She's a wealth of information, you guys, really a wealth of information. But what's special about this collab with Jen is that she and I have the same aging concerns. We're the same age. She is oily skinned. So we have opposite skin types. I thought it would be a really great perspective to hear from someone with the opposite skin type of me what mists they really love. So if that is you, I definitely suggest watching her video after this. And even if it's not, I would love it if you would pop over to her channel, tell her I said hi, and subscribe to her. She's fantastic. You will love her. She has amazing makeup reviews, really amazing makeup reviews, and she puts out a lot of content that's really enjoyable. So I hope you'll check her out. Okay, let's get into it. We're going to start out with Lemieux. Now this is the Isocell Recovery Solution. I talked about this in one of my last videos where I cocktailed this with their Epidermal Growth Factor. Definitely still using that. This is so beautiful all by itself. It's an absolutely great mist. The star ingredient in this that I want you to take away from this video is sodium PCA. It is chock full of amino acids and that is fantastic. Sodium PCA is something that we have naturally occurring in our body, and it's part of our natural moisturizing factor. It is part of what keeps our barrier in good shape. It is something that, like collagen, like growth factors, declines as we age. So if we can reintroduce it topically, it's just helpful. It's helpful to the elasticity of our skin. It's helpful with the hydration of our skin. It's actually an anti-aging ingredient, not just a humectant. And I think that that's what's important. Sometimes things like hyaluronic acid, which has all the buzz and has for a long time, hyaluronic acid is really a superficial hydrator. Sodium PCA goes a little bit deeper and does a little bit better job of hydration, but it does all kinds of other anti-aging things as well. It's anti-inflammatory and it helps with your barrier, all that kind of stuff. So sodium PCA is the ingredient that I want you to take away. This has it and is beautiful. Now I want to show you. It's got a mist that kind of has a force, but it comes out fine. So I find that this is fantastic just on bare skin, which I put this on after I put on the cocktail, but this is great over makeup as well. I hold it far away from my face and it does a beautiful job of taking down powder, that kind of stuff. So this is one of those that I can definitely use all day. It's refreshing, it's hydrating, it never leaves me greasy. It's beautiful and it's so good for anti-aging. The next mist is by Bioelements. This one is the Soothing Reset Mist. This one is special, you guys. This is definitely a skincare mist. I don't use this one over makeup because, and it's gonna be hard for you to tell, it actually has some bare particles that come out. They aren't just tiny little fine droplets, but that's okay. This one is definitely a nighttime use for me. I put it on my skin along with the cocktail of all my other sprays and serums and that kind of stuff. I do all my sprays first, and this is one of them. Now, the star ingredient in here that I want you to take away is silver ear mushroom. It's also known as tremella. It's also known as snow mushroom. It is a Chinese mushroom, Chinese fungus that has been used in Chinese medicine for a very long time. Guys, it's an incredible ingredient. So I want you to write that one down and look for it in other products because it's fantastic. It's a smaller particle than hyaluronic acid, so it's able to get in a little bit deeper, but it hydrates like hyaluronic acid. It binds water to it. It helps with your barrier. It is anti-inflammatory. It's a really fantastic anti-aging ingredient that I think we're going to see more and more in other products, but I love it for that. Now, this also has chamomile, and it has allantoin. And allantoin is fantastic for, it's a hydrator as well, but it also is a calming, soothing ingredient. This is really, really great if you have sensitive skin. It's really great if you have dry skin, but it's just great if you have normal skin and you are looking to anti-age, because that tremella, that snow mushroom, that silver ear mushroom, whichever name you want to put on it, it's just a great ingredient. It's really, really good, and I love this. So again, not over makeup, just as skincare, but it's beautiful. Really enjoying that. Now the third one is by Herbivore. This is the Rose Hibiscus. Now, first things first, it absolutely has a very, very strong rose smell. And it's in there because it is a rose spray, but you need to know that, because if you don't like that, you will not like this. I happen to love it. It's a glass bottle and I carry it in my purse anyway. I find it to be extremely refreshing. I find it to be absolutely glorious over makeup. I feel like it can make your makeup just look so supple and beautiful. This is also fantastic, fresh, bare skin. I find that this is great after you've gone to the pool. If you have like tight skin, it just instantly hydrates with the rose. Rose is extremely hydrating. Hibiscus, interestingly enough, has some alpha hydroxy properties to it. It's a keratolytic, so it helps bind water to cells, but exfoliate off kind of the dead. And so it's a really fantastic spray for both anti-aging, for dry skin, on bare skin, and for over makeup. Love this one. Okay, the next three are kind of runner up, and I'll explain why. The first one is by Cover FX. This is a this is their Dewy Skin Setting Spray. The reason why this one is a runner up is because it's not anything special as far as I'm concerned for skincare, but it is a great makeup setting spray. If you are dry skin and you want the dewy look, you want to wear a powder, but you just can't because you have dry skin, this fine spray, I mean, that is so fine, is gorgeous for putting over powder and transforming that canvas into something dewy and beautiful, but not too dewy, because the mist is so fine, it just barely transforms powder. You still retain all of that kind of perfection from powder, but it takes off the powdery look. It's really beautiful. So while it does have glycerin in it, which is a humectant, it's not anything that I would write home about as far as skincare is concerned, but it is really a beautiful makeup setting spray if you have dry skin. Okay, the next one is, I'm sure gonna get some controversy here, but it is by Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. I love this. It smells like Watermelon Jolly Rancher, and I wish it didn't, because it has actual fragrance. Fragrance is listed in the ingredients, and so if you are sensitive to fragrance, boy oh boy, this is definitely fragranced. Watermelon is incredibly hydrating. I gotta tell you guys though, this makes dry makeup, or if your skin looks dry throughout the day, it will transform your skin. It looks so beautiful. So if you are not bothered by fragrance, and it's amazing. And the most just fine, long spray. It's just, and it definitely smells like Watermelon Jolly Rancher. I mean, for sure. It's a gorgeous little bottle. I will tell you that when this runs out, I'm keeping this bottle, and I'm gonna try and figure out how to get like my Bioelements in here, because that sprayer is probably one of the best sprayers I've ever used. It's such a good little sprayer. I love how fine that mist is. So that would be in the top of the list if it wasn't for the fragrance. The last one on my list is one I've talked about before, and it is the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. This is basically milky hyaluronic acid in a bottle. The problem with this one is the fragrance. I still love it. I absolutely love it. And I will tell you the way I even came across this, you guys. I was at Nordstrom and I was testing powder makeup, and the sales associate put a whole face of powder on me, and I left. And I literally got in the car and I was like, oh my gosh, I just couldn't stand it. My face was so dry and tight. I was going over to Target, and I went into Target and I picked this up. I got back in the car and I sprayed my face, and then all the way home in the car, I kept looking at my skin, because not only did my skin feel so much better, it just felt amazing, but my skin looked transformed. It took that powder and made it so beautiful. I was hooked. I was instantly hooked. So if you're somebody who likes the Pixi brand, then this is definitely one worth checking out for sure. Okay guys, so those are all of my favorite skin mists right now. I definitely have been testing out tons of them, and these are the ones that made the cut. What I really want you to take away from this are these star ingredients: sodium PCA, the mushroom, the Chinese mushroom, which is known as tremella, snow mushroom, or silver ear mushroom. Look for those ingredients. Also, rose and hibiscus. Check out those ingredients in your other skincare and maybe try incorporating some of those into your routine and see if it affects your skin in the way that I have found that it affects mine, because I'm really excited about those ingredients and I think that they could be very, very beneficial to our aging skin. I hope you guys will check out Jen's video. I really love her and I think you'll love her too. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day and I will see you in my next skincare video.